So, Liz Irwin, wife of infamous Jim Irwin, I would most definitely label you guys as king and queen. So here's the matriarch of San Onofre, who has a lot of history and a lot of stories, I'm sure, of how this place has evolved and how it started and how it is now. And I'd just like your opinion on it and what you think about this event, and as far as, just give me your opinion.
Well, we're very excited to be here because it's the first real world professional contest we've ever had. We were afraid it took me one full day to find out the number, to find out if we were even able to come on the beach. So we were excited to see it. And it's handled very well. Everything's going very smoothly. And the waves are cooperating, which is fantastic. So we're thrilled to be here.
It's awesome to see you here. I'm very grateful to see some people that have been here for so long and participate in an event such as this. And could you give us an old story?
Whole or old?
An old story.
How about when I met Jim?
Sure.
I was dying to surf, and I came down here with a school friend, and I borrowed somebody's board. I don't know who it was, and I stumbled out at low tide in all the rocks, and I turned around and I saw this really good-looking fellow, and I said, "Would you please help me? I want to learn to surf." And so what did he do? He pushed me into the wave, and the skeg went right over his foot, and it really lacerated the top of it in the shape of an L. And my name is Liz, so I branded him. That's my story.
That's a beautiful story, and I would have to add that he is a handsome devil, and you are most beautiful too, and I think you guys would win for the most beautiful couple as well. So it's been nice to see you here for so many years, and I'm just really, really happy to see you guys down here.
And I'd like to point out that his nickname, everybody has a nickname here. Jim's nickname is Finger Mill Jim.
And we're going to go turn around and show you why right now.
All right.
We'll get back to that. You want to tell a story about the finger mill?
Well,
originally I think the fingers were in a different gesture, right?
Oh yeah. That's the guys always did funny things in their spare time when the surf was down and so forth and so on. So Jim is figuring out what to do to fill out the day and make it special. And the whole premise for surfing is to find out where the wind is coming from, what the direction, and what velocity. So Jim says, "Why don't we make a windmill?" And I'm sure they've had many windmills. And let's make this one special. So I don't know what prompted this, but he said, "Let's make a glove and make the rocker arm go up and down, and the glove will point to the sky and tell us the direction the wind is coming from." Not only did it that, but it had a certain finger extended, which was funny for us in those days.
Thank you very much.
That was back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, a long time ago.
I am going to go take a picture of the finger mill, and then I have one more favor to ask of you. Is there any way that you may be so kind that I could take a picture of the photograph that you have in your Beachmobile, and you could tell us a story
anytime. Jim would have to give you that story because it's a really
that is
old,
very
picture.
Historic photograph.
Great.
And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it on the cover of some?
Well, it must have been on magazines, but mainly it hung in the original cafe, which was way before any freeway ever happened and all that stuff, way back in time. So Jim would have to give you that story.
So what kind of cars were you guys coming down here?
I had Jim's '49 Ford, very cool, white and black with the top rolled down. It was terrific.
Awesome.
And we used to park at the rocket launch, which is a big jutting out before they cut the cliffs down, so you could get a really fantastic view of the waves and so forth and so on.
Thank you very much, Liz.
My pleasure.
All right.